Yeah, so guys, we talked about a prepared statement, and we mentioned that it actually helps us to avoid SQL injections. So we'll see what SQL injections are. I'll give an example. Let's say you have a query to delete from a database, and you ask users to specify, to give you the ID in the form of a string. So far we have this data. As we can see, I just refreshed. So we want to delete employee with ID 47. So as you can see, this is the query for achieving that ID 47. And if we run this application, our statement will be executed successfully, and when we come here, 47 is removed. Employee with ID 47 is removed. But a smart user of your system can inject into your SQL. He will say, give you some value and add some additional SQL. So with this, now we see that once it comes here, basically you can delete everything. So this statement will delete everything from the DB. So for now, if I refresh, we still have our data. And if I run it, let's see if we still have some data in here. We see we don't have data anymore. So that means a user has injected some SQL query to exploit your code, to use your code to do some additional things that are not needed. So this is the SQL injection we are talking about. So let's see how prepared statement prevents that. So we are going to use the same query. We can say ID is fine. So let's say we want to delete which ID. Okay, for now, since we don't have data, I'm just going to execute an insert to bring back some data for us quickly. Okay, that's fine. So when we come here, we have data back. So let's say we want to delete this particular employee with ID 51. So normally, the first one we put 51. So we saw that the user added or ID is not equals to 0, which means delete everything. So let's see what this is going to do in the DB, whether we'll be able to delete everything as it was with the previous. So we're gonna just run this code. All right. So it says data truncate incorrect value for a value. So you see now that it was able to even evaluate that the value given is not an integer. So basically what it means that now we only require this to run our code. Then it's fine now. So it doesn't even allow a user to add some more things which can harm our database or do things that we are not expected to do. So prepared statement is good for avoiding such kind of injections. So there are many other injections. I don't want to make the video long. We'll just end here.